My name is Mr. Steve.
Storytime.
I'm a storyteller. Hello, everybody! It's me, Mr. Steve, and it's time for another story time! Today, we're coming to you from outside, specifically the trampoline in the backyard. Don't believe me? Don't want to fall. It's not the usual place that we do story time, but today, we're not reading the usual book. There's a big supermarket by our house, and inside of the supermarket there's a dollar store, and I was going through the dollar section, and I found a book, and it looks cute and adorable, and there's no author on it, and I've never heard of it before, and it might be horrible. So we're going to read this book. The last time that I did this, I found a book from the 90s called Mary and the Magic Ball. And it's one of the worst books ever written, and I read it for story time right here on the channel, link in the description below. I am the only person on YouTube that has ever read this story. Can you believe it? So it was like a premiere. I premiered Mary and the Magic Ball, and I feel that this is another premiere. I should have Googled it beforehand, but this book might be great. This book might be horrible. We're going to figure it out right now. The book is right here, and it's called Sophia the Golden Unicorn. Sophia is the name of one of the Golden Girls. Hopefully there's a Golden Girls reference in this. I know how much you kids love the Golden Girls. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Mr. Steve is recording this theme song so he doesn't get a copyright strike. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, wow, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, be sure to like and subscribe But we're going to read this book. It was written by no one. It says a story with moral values on the front, which I find to be a bit suspicious. Apparently it was printed in India in March of 2019 by Vision Street Publishing, which I've never heard of before. Be sure and visit visionstreetpub.com. But this seems a bit suspicious. But we're going to read it. This story is about a unicorn named Sophia. Sophia has 3 older sisters, so there's 4 of them, just like the Golden Girls. This might be Golden Girls fan fiction, disguised as a book about unicorns for kids. Thank you for being a friend. Sophia has 3 older sisters. They all look similar with big blue eyes, cute pink horns, and a beautiful bushy tail. But there was one unusual difference. Unlike all her sisters who were silver in color, Sophia was all golden. I relate to this book on a personal level because I have an older brother. His name is Joe, and he is as white as a ghost. And then look at me. I am a cappuccino. Not blue, not pink, not green, not white, not purple, not yellow, but golden. Like the golden arches of McDonald's. This would have been fine for a dog, a fish, a butterfly, a bird, a monkey, a cat, a squirrel, a mouse, but a unicorn the color of gold? The idea simply sounded absurd. Shouldn't it have been the idea sounded simply absurd? Shouldn't that have been... You know what? I'm looking too much into it. You know whose hair that is? Jon Bon Jovi. Wherever Sophia went out, unicorns would point and make fun of her. That's not nice. Hey, little Goldilocks, where you going? Are you waiting for your fairy godmother to come and change your color? Oh, where is our princess heading? To her castle? Sophia would have heard all kinds of harsh comments as she roamed around the clouds. Roamed around the clouds? You're on the ground. Sophia started to wear a cape that would keep her covered and save her from embarrassment. Although the big floppy coat did cover some gold, but it was way too... Wait, that's bad English. Although the big floppy coat did cover some gold, but it was way too difficult for Sophia to walk around with it.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
That's bad writing. Maybe you need Grammarly. She kept banging things on the way, and this really frustrated her. I have a feeling that English teachers would not like this book, because I don't think that this is proper English. Then one day, Sophia was walking around a construction site where a new castle was being built. Suddenly, she tripped over a rainbow. Wait, you're on the ground, and it seems like a normal place. How are you tripping on a rainbow in the clouds now? Do you guys live on the ground, or do you guys live on the clouds, or do you... I'm confused about the world building here, but maybe that's just me. Suddenly, she tripped over a rainbow and fell deep into the clouds. She tried to grab onto what she thought was post, but was actually a ladder. What? Okay. A tin of golden paint was balancing over the ladder. A tin? Just say a bucket. I'm confused. And why are all of these buckets aliens? You see that? Why are all of these buckets aliens? I'm trying to give this book the benefit of the doubt here, but something tells me there's a reason I bought it for $1. A tin of golden paint was balancing over the ladder. To her terror... Who starts a sentence to her terror?
So I am confusion.
What? To her terror, the tin toppled over and fell right down onto the unicorn standing beneath. Sophia's sisters! Are they going to become the Golden Girls? Thank you for being a friend. Oh, I called it. The petrified sisters simply froze. They didn't have time to even think. Covered in gold from their head to their toes, all the unicorns were now cheese! Oh, wait.
Alien attack! Roll the cheese!
Yeah! Throw the cheese! Oh, wait. All the unicorns were now golden. The sisters threw themselves into the bathtub. They scrubbed all kinds of things like shower gels, soaps, and shampoos, but in vain. The golden paint did not seem to come off. While Sophia had a good laugh, her sisters were furious at her. But the sisters did not lose hope. They didn't lose hope. They did not lose hope. They went from door to several places asking for help. The supermarket? Why? If you got a bunch of paint on you and you needed help, you wouldn't go to Safeway or Ralph's. I'm so confused. The salon? Okay, better idea. The dry cleaner? The car wash? You're not a car. As the four golden sisters ran around the clouds, a popular fashion designer noticed them. She was fascinated by their shining golden color and quickly approached them. She hired the siblings to do a grand modeling show for her with her new collection. In fact, she named the unicorns the Golden Girls. Boom! Psychic mind power. How amazing am I? Called it. Thank you for being a friend. She named the unicorns the Golden Girls and even launched the collection by their name. Launched the collection by their name? Okay, whatever. Sophia and her sisters had become famous stars overnight. Which one is B. Arthur? This is definitely the B. Arthur one, but which one is... okay, whatever. So being golden did pay after all. Oh, the printing is all messed up there. You see that? You see that? It's in like 3D. They developed flash powers and can move faster than time.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'll tell you that when you tell me where here is.
That's why they're glitching. Glitching. They all understood that being different from others does not mean being worse, but, comma, can be wonderful. Okay, that was a horrible comma usage there. But that's the end of that story. Hooray! I'm just going to leave it there. It's fine. Kids, it says a story with moral values. But what's the moral? Being different can be special, but only when other people accidentally conform to your beauty standards? Is that what that is? I'm not waiting for white people to have brown buckets of paint dropped on them. Maybe I should be dropping paint on people. Is that the moral? Should I be dropping paint on people? Tell me, Vision Street Publishing, LLC in Weston, Florida. Which one's Betty White? Which one is Betty White? Let's figure out which one is Betty White. Anyway. So that's Sophia the Golden Unicorn. It's kind of horrible, but it has an important message. Why be like everybody else? Okay, that's the moral of today's story time, kids. When you get older, you might feel a lot of pressure to be like everybody else. You don't have to, okay? I am in my 40s doing story time in a trampoline. Yeah, I'm as weird as you can be. And I'm living pretty good. So that's the end of today's story time. Hope you liked it. Be sure and like and subscribe and all those things I'm supposed to say because I'm a guy on YouTube. I'm gonna go jumping now. We'll see you later, guys. Bye! Everything's fine.